Hey guys, welcome to Marci Fitness. I'm super excited to be here today. I have a great question that comes from one of my clients. It has to do with macros, and I love talking about macros. So first of all, I'm Marci Barker. I am a personal trainer and I post videos here Monday through Friday. And if you guys haven't yet, please subscribe and like this video if you find it helpful. So this question comes from one of my clients. I have a public group on Facebook you're welcome to join called Fun and Sustainable Fitness by Marci Barker, and this question came from somebody in that group. So they said, when you found your correct macros for your body and saw results, did that project you into success and consistency? So first thing, there's two parts to this question. When I found my correct macros for my body, first of all, that takes time, just so you know. I want you guys to recognize that you can't just go Google what your macronutrient ranges should be and get great ones for you. You will find a good starting point, but macros should be based on more than just your height, your weight, and your goals, okay? So as a personal trainer, I customize macros for people. So I will give you a 30-point questionnaire and find out what your lifestyle is really like, because I don't want to tell you to eat a very excessive amount of fat or protein or carbs if that doesn't fit in with your lifestyle or if it's not something you're used to. So finding your correct macros, it does take time. You can't just say, I'm gonna do a 40-30-30 split, or I'm having 40% from carbs and 30% from fat and 30% from protein. Like, you can try that and start out and see how you feel. However, finding the correct macros for your body should make you feel well. So it will take time. When I work with my clients, I tell them you have to be committed to tracking your food. The only way to really find out the correct macro ratios for you is to write down what you're eating and what you're consuming and how you're feeling. So I found my correct macros when I had a very specific goal to lose some weight. And at first I didn't know how to track macros, and it does take time. And I decided I was gonna write a macro guide so I could help other people start to learn how to track macros. So if you want that, I will link it below. It's completely free. It comes with a macro calculator. It also comes with information on how to have me customize your macros if that's what you're interested in. Okay, so when I found the correct macros for your body and saw results, did that project you into success and consistency? The short answer is yes, okay? But I want to tell you a little secret. Tracking your macros is like magic. And I don't ever want to say like reaching your goals or losing weight, there's a magic way to it. But when you eat exactly what your body needs, it's amazing how well your body treats you. So tracking your macros, tracking all your food, tracking all your calories, looking up the macros for each food item, like, that is not always fun. But seeing results is super fun. When you know that you can just eat a certain way to look and feel a certain way, that's pretty awesome. And that's what I want to help people do. So did that project me into success and consistency? So consistency is an interesting question because it's something that we do all the time. But let me tell you something else. I do not track my macros all the time. I am all about a fun and sustainable lifestyle, and tracking your macros is not always fun. And you have to recognize that. And sometimes you have to go through periods like losing weight is not always fun, but it's worth it. There's all different kinds of hard things we can do. And some people are like, I don't want to track my food because it takes so much time and it's tedious. And I'm like, you measure food when you make cupcakes, and you measure your food when you make cookies because you want a specific outcome with your goals. So the same is true. If you have specific goals or you want a specific outcome with the way your body should look and feel, then you should probably measure your ingredients once in a while. And so that's what I do. So consistently, I am not tracking my macros. However, when I feel lazy and I feel like I need to get back on track, you can bet I will start tracking my macros. I will start writing down everything I eat so that I can recognize what I've actually been doing. Studies show that most people underestimate the amount of calories they eat. But when you track your food or you use MyFitnessPal or Lose It, you will recognize how much you are really consuming. So the whole reason to track your food is so that you can pinpoint how to improve. Some people want to say, oh, I can't have this when I'm tracking my calories, or I can't have this. And it's like, you can totally eat what you want. You just have to track it so you can recognize what you're doing to your body. Some people may think that eating 3 eggs cooked in oil is great in the morning. However, when you start measuring that oil and you find that a tablespoon of oil has 16 grams of fat, plus the yolk has 5 grams of fat, you're consuming a ton of fat right in the morning. Maybe that's not the best way to get your mind and body off the couch in the morning to get going for the day, but you would have never known that unless you tracked it. So macros definitely keeps me successful, I would say, because they work. When you fuel your body in a way that makes it function well, your body treats you well, and that to me is successful. Consistency, yes. When you often track your food, you are creating a new normal every single day. So if you're tracking your food and you realize that every time you poured some oil into the pan, you were giving yourself 30 grams of fat, like, you're probably not going to do that anymore. You may invest in a nonstick pan so you don't have to use any oil at all. Or you decide that you're going to, instead of pouring it in the pan, that you're going to pour it in a tablespoon or a teaspoon, and then really know what you're doing. So tracking your macros will help you stay consistent in what your goals are. So that was a long answer to a great question, but if you guys have questions about macros, please drop them below or join my public Facebook group. Also, be sure to download the macro guide. It's completely free, and if you would like me to customize your macros so you can get great results right away, I can totally help you do that too. So if you haven't yet, please subscribe. On Monday, I'll be doing the full-length ab workout that we can do together. It's a circuit workout where we will be hitting 4 different exercises in one workout. It's super awesome. So you guys are awesome. I will see you back on Monday. Have a great weekend and a Happy New Year. Bye.